Hello and welcome back. I'm Darcy Darkness and this is Behind the Mash Reviews. Today, or this evening, I am going to be preparing some of my favourite ice cream that I make. And I've spoke about it before. Mint is protein ice cream. And these are the ingredients that I use. Unflavoured whey, organic, unsweetened almond milk, xanthan gum, we don't need much of that by the way, the barista syrup from Skinny Food Co., green food colouring, Madagascar vanilla bean paste, sucralose, and unflavoured whey. And what do? We whisk it up, and we measure it up in the Ninja, and then we blend it, and then we put it in this, and then I'll freeze it overnight, and then I will have ice cream, and then I will show you in the Ninja. I must warn you that the Ninja Creami is a very noisy machine because it's literally creaming and breaking down ice, basically mixture from the freezer, so it is incredibly loud and noisy, but it's just something that I deal with so I can have protein ice cream, which I used to eat for breakfast because there's nothing in it that you can't have. It isn't healthy because it's sugar free and it's just fucking dauntless, man. So not a review as such, but I wanted to show basically how I do it. And now this ice cream has got about, I think it's like 40 to 45 grams of protein, so it's a huge protein source for me. And when I can be bothered to actually make it, which is crazy, I try and make as much that I can. Now because I haven't used the Creami in a really long time, I can only find 3 lids, but I've got like 10 containers, so we're only doing 3. I will put the recipe that I found a recipe on YouTube that does water, but I've replaced it with almond milk and a few different changes that suit my needs because I don't use erythritol or anything like that. So because of the cooling sensation that you get with that sweetener, and there's a lot of issues with erythritol right now. People are saying it causes the big C and all that, so I'm kind of trying to stay away from that. So I am going to measure out the ingredients. First of all, I'm going to tell you what ingredients are actually in it. Actually, I'll actually do that and I'll also link it below. Okay, so there is, where is it? I'm just trying to get the recipe up. So, oh balls, as you know, I say that quite a lot. So I use 300 ml of, if it will just stop, it would be great. So I do love my Creami machine. I use it. My son loves sorbet and so does my husband. And again, if you're making it yourself, you can add whatever the hell you want. You can literally just take a tin of like fruit in the juice and just freeze that, and then you take it out, obviously usually between 6 to 12 hours. I do it overnight, it's much easier, and you just blitz it and then you have your ice cream or sorbet or whatever. So instead of 300 grams of water, I use 300 grams of unsweetened almond milk. I use, the original recipe is from Easy Fit Life, and that is how to make the best protein ice cream with the Ninja Creami Anabolic lifestyle. So if you want to go check that out, I will link the guy that I originally used the recipe from. So 300 ml of unsweetened almond milk. I use actually 40 grams of whey, between 40 and 50. I think I'll use 50 because I really need to get more protein in my diet because I'm not really tracking as well as I should. I know, naughty. A splash of vanilla extract, and I'm using Dr. Oetker's vanilla bean paste. And I'm using, I use like a full like dropper of the mint because I like it really mint. I'm just one of those weirdos that really likes their ice cream to taste like toothpaste, apparently. So, and then I use about 20 drops of my sucralose that I've already made, a gram of xanthan gum for thickener. Now don't use too much of that stuff, by the way, because it ends up gelatinous and not pleasant. And then 1 to 2 drops of, well, it's not really drops, it's a paste of food colouring, because again, I know ice cream's not supposed to be bright green, but I like it to be bright green. So, and sometimes I make it too green and it's just crazy. So I'm going to measure it all up and show you what it looks like, and then show you, put it in here, and then I put it in the freezer, and then I will do a video showing what it looks like tomorrow when it's ready. So this is what it looks like when it's in. There is green food colouring and it's right there. I just don't want to end up covered in green. If it's not green, it's blue or purple usually. So, and it takes me ages to get it off my skin. So I will show you in a second what it looks like when it's blitzed. See? It's bright green. Well, not bright green, it's just a nice green colour. And then I'm going to make 3 up, another 2. And I'll have that for Thursday, Friday and Saturday. And then on Saturday I will make more. So I've got some for the rest of the week. Because I've got a feeling that even though it's freezing outside, that I want to eat ice cream. Do you do that? Do you eat freezing cold ice cream when it's freezing cold outside? Now, this is what it looks like. Now, it's in its wee container, and I'm going to put the lid on, and then I'm going to pop it in the freezer overnight, and I will actually be having this in the morning, and it's a humongous big ass bowl, by the way, that it makes. And then after I've actually blitzed it, what I do is, it's got a bit to add in, like, fixings and stuff. It actually has that setting, and I just put, like, 12, I think it's 10 grams I use of the Montezuma mint, which is 100% dark chocolate with mint, and it just makes it taste even more delicious. And that's how I make my protein ice cream. And now that I've reorganized my freezer and my fridge, I can actually make even more nommy treats like this. So I will finish here, and then it'll be like click and done, and then you'll see what I mean about the colour difference. I just wanted, this is like the tiniest wee amount of green food colouring. I got most of it on my hand, I think, from like that one, because I've got green on me. But yeah, I'm trying to make them as green as this one because I like it, but it's not like that, so it's fine for now anyway. So it's the next day, and you can see there's actually under the level. Try and make them flat, because that affects the wee blade when you're actually using the Ninja. See, this is not completely flat as I'd like, but hey. So we've got this, I'm going to put it in, and I'm just going to cause chaos. So the chocolate I use, dun dun dun, when I told you I have a fascination for this chocolate, I absolutely love it. I wasn't wrong, because I bought 12 of them. And the Montezuma site has, I think, usually at 10% off when you're new. If you go to topcashback.co.uk, you will get 11% off for new customers, cash back from your purchase, or 7% if you're an existing customer. So you can actually register for Top Cashback. You pay like $5.99 a year to get the better like discounts, but throughout the year we save up and you have like money. It's like £200 or something I'm sitting at, or something like that, in Top Cashback. And again, you can use it in loads of shops. You can use it, but literally just put your, when you're changing utilities and shit like that. But I'm not selling it at all, not affiliated. I just use it, tell everybody about it because it's fantastic. Buying stuff to get, and then you get money back anyway. So we're wanting 25 grams. Now, I don't actually use 25 grams because when you shave it, it looks more, and it kind of like flake. It's kind of like flakes of chocolate rather than, sorry, ASMR. I'm just going to measure. I've got ingredients all over the place because obviously it's for the cookies that I'm going to be making. So I'm thinking I'm going to go for 12.5 or 12 grams basically. That's 14 grams. Well, we'll just go for 14, which is 4 pieces. And I'll just slip this back in. So, yes, mint chocolate chip is bright green. I showed the colours in a earlier. But yes, you keep it in the freezer overnight, and the longer the better. But please don't take it out into frost. It has to do this from frozen, or it just doesn't work. So I'm just shaving this. I'm just going to pause so you don't hear. Oh, this is, like I said, the 14 grams, and it looks much more. What's your favourite recipe of, or flavour, sorry, of ice cream? What's your favourite flavour of ice cream? Mine is mint. The greener, the better. I like mine to look like the Incredible Hulk. I'm using this knife, is actually hurting my wrist. So, let's stop. I've got a couple of little chunks in there that I don't want to end up choking. Because yeah, that happens. I choke and stuff all the time. Keep it clean. So, yes, I'm about to put it in the Ninja Creami, which I will take you over actually, show you the machine. I should have paused first, but hey, it's me, I never do things by half. So, here we have the Ninja Creami over here. Ninja Creami is here. I'm just going to switch on. Like you can see, ice cream, sorbet, light ice cream, smoothie bowl, gelato, milkshake, and that's the mix-in function I was telling you about. And respin, I do respin because sometimes there's bits stuck to the side, and that just makes it extra fluffier, in my honest opinion. Now, we're going to be using the light ice cream because it's got a sweetener, and that's what you use for that type of ice cream. So, I don't know why it's not focusing. I don't know why. It's literally, I'm right here, so it shouldn't be doing anything. I don't know why. Seriously, how can you not? I must be shaking or something and I'm just not aware. There we go. Focus, and then it didn't. So that's probably from dropping, no doubt. So I am just going to pop this, because you need 2 hands. To release, you hold this button down, and also there's like a little thing that you pull round. Then you do that to lift the lid. There's a little button. Like I said, there's like a little blade in there, and that's what I'm talking about. And then you just pop your ice cream in here. And then you pop this on here. Again, I need 2 hands. Once it's clicked, then you just pop it straight in like so. Make sure you hear that click. And then you move it up like this. And this fixes it in place. Now, I am going to save you the ear pain that you'll get from this loud machine. But again, it's loud for a reason, because it's like any industrial motor basically is going to be loud. The same with our blender as well. So I'm just going to pause, and then I'm going to blend and then show you what it looks like before I do the respin and adding the toppings. See, it is very loud. And as you can see, there's like, it's a wee bit powdery just now, but it does it tastes really good. What I'm going to do is I am going to whisk it up again with a respin, because I feel that that makes the ice cream even better. And I'm literally poking my own ice cream, but I'm eating it, so I'm allowed to stick my finger in there. So I just can't wait. I'm sorry, but I've been wanting ice cream all week. So if I want to poke my ice cream, I'm going to poke my ice cream. Judge me all you will, I really don't care. So I'm going to pop it in. This isn't overly sweet ice cream, by the way, because I use sucralose, not sugar or erythritol. But it's delicious. And then when I add chocolate, it'll be even more delicious. So I'm going to, again, pop this back on for a respin. And then I'm going to add the mixing function, which you can add sprinkles, chocolate, nuts, whatever the hell you want, I suppose. So let's get this done. Looks more like ice cream now, rather than that powdery stuff. So I'm going to put, like, there's a big massive hole down there, obviously where the blade spins all the way around to whip it up. So I'm going to actually add the chocolate that I shaved off later. 14 grams, which is 4 little squares. So that's the chocolate in, and I'm going to put the mix in, and then I will put it in a bowl and I will show you. Well, that is what it looks like. Or is this upside down? No, I think I've got it the right way up. Sorry. Didn't mean to induce vomiting, but here we go. Nom. I don't have a spoon. Typical. Oh. Well, if you don't know me, I poke my food. I use my hands. I am terrible. So, I'm going to nom. I'm waiting ages for ice cream. I'm so happy. Sorry, eating. I absolutely love my creamy. I actually have bought a second one for a relative last year as well, because they are so good. Means you can make your ice cream any way you want, any way you see fit. Sugar, sugar-free, keto, protein, anabolic, vegan, whatever you want. Like, you can have ice cream, light ice cream, gelato, sorbet, smoothie bowls or milkshakes. You can have it any way you want to. And if you told me in the future, like when I was a kid, they would have one of these in your house, I probably would not believe you. So I bought mine when it was actually full price. I don't know how much they are now, but I've had this, I think I got this last summer, just after last summer, after we were having that really, really warm weather. I think it might have been September actually, which is still technically summer because we're still getting very, very warm weather here. So again, this got used, I've got like I said, 8 or maybe 10 containers. I think it's 8, maybe 12 containers I've got, and literally they were full in the freezer, and it's having one every single day. And like I said, this is protein ice cream that's got 50 grams of protein powder in it, unflavoured of course, but you can put any flavour if you want. You can put chocolate if you wanted, or whatever other flavour that protein powder that you use. Chocolate would probably be a good one as well, but again, you could have the mint flavour and have chocolate ice cream, whatever you want. It's your ice cream, your way, and you can have it any way you want. So, have you tried the Ninja Creami? Do you love it as much as I do? Do you have any good recipes? Is there anyone that you think would really like one of these? Because they are very, very good, and I think they're definitely worth the money, especially when ice creams and things like that, especially sugar-free ones, have a lot of chemicals and additional things that maybe binders and stuff that you don't want in them. It's good to be able to know what you're putting into your ice cream and what you're eating as well. So it's definitely a thumbs up for me. I have done a review on before of it, but obviously before my channel was up. So this is my channel 2023, sorry, my review on my channel in 2023, and it's definitely a thumbs up, and it's really good because we will have it for the summer when the weather gets like crazy warm, so you can have ice cream anytime you want. Isn't that what everybody wants? And it's healthy, I can eat it anytime as well, sugar free and full of protein, because this will take my protein goes up, and it's weird because it's healthy and doesn't feel like you're having something healthy. It feels like you're having a treat. So let me know, have you tried Creami? Are you interested in Creami? Do you like making your own ice cream? Have you tried anabolic ice cream? Have you tried protein ice cream? Please let me know in the comments below. If you like my content, please think about subscribing to the channel, and also follow me over on Instagram and Twitch. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and comment below if you have anything you would like to add or share about the Ninja Creami, or anything else that you might think that I would like to review. I'm Darcy Darkness, and this is Behind the Mash Reviews. See you in the next one. Later.